Hi! Hello everyone, my name's Ron, I'm back, hi, and today we'll be talking about Sesame Street, so let's jump right into it. In 1966, Joan Ghost Cooney and Lloyd Morissette, which was the vice president of Camry Corporation, were concerned about how TV doesn't have that much programs for children, more specifically preschoolers. 2 years later, in 1968, Children's Television Workshop, renamed Sesame Workshop in 2000, funded $8 million from Carnegie, the Ford Foundation, and the U.S. government. And that was how Sesame Street was born from Cooney's studies, and he believed that toddlers from all walks of life could be better prepared for the classroom or the television in preschool education. The setting would usually be in inner city, use of black actors instead of whites. The show looked way different from other kids' shows. The title wasn't that popular because it couldn't be pronounced for the intended audience, which was the preschoolers, because the word sesame, apparently the preschoolers cannot pronounce sesame. That's a fact. Sesame Workshop in 2000 funded $8 million. But then the title stuck and it grew rapidly. The show really got a hit, I guess. During the time, Jim Henson was making Muppets, and his Muppets appeared in random TV shows and commercials, and they're the main characters in the show. The original characters from season 1 were Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird, which they would appear regularly in the street scenes, and other Muppets would appear in different sections of the show. The main human characters were Bob, Mr. Hooper, Gordon, and Susan, and all of these characters still stuck around as of the 2010s, except for Mr. Hooper, though he died in 1982. And as the series moved on, there were other characters such as Elmo, Cookie Monster, Ernie, Bert, Kermit the Frog, Abby Cadappy. Yes, Abby Cadappy, and much more. The first 45 years, the show was on PBS on every Saturday, but here's the fact: PBS didn't actually own Sesame Street, and then the first 45 years, and there was also another channel named HBO, and they got a lot of those cha-chings, and they bought Sesame Street, and the show started airing January 16th, 2016. Usually an hour. Back then, usually an episode would be an hour long, but now when it's aired on HBO, the one episode would only be aired for 30 minutes or half an hour. Why? The reason for this is because kids are getting more and more unmanageable by their parents when watching the TV, and one episode would usually include 2 or 3 topics, but then now they only include one topic. So yeah, so they could be focused on one topic and they could grow and grow, and yeah, that's it. And that's the Sesame Street history so far. I hope you like it, and also a quick note to me in the future: if you're probably reacting to this inside of Mr. David's class right now and probably cringing so hard. hi, me in the future. But if you're cringing, it's gonna be okay, alright? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And that's it. See you later. Bye.